Welcome back to some of that Resident Evil 3 on that Inferno, as we are on that last level. We're on the Nest 2. Well, I guess we're going to see Tyrell get killed again. Oh, and Jill, as usual, she has a new look. Oh man, that is not how that's supposed to look. That is kind of horrifying. That's just, it's supposed to be Isabel from Animal Crossing. The texture on it is Jill's actual face, though? This did not work out the way it was supposed to. But I guess it is a horror game. Alright, just have to get my mind off of the body horror to think about what it is I need to do. Okay, so here's the issue. We're going into the Nest 2, and, like, there are no save points. We have to do this whole thing without any save points until we get to the second-to-last boss, and then there's a save point. But I don't think there's anything between, any save points between here and then, which is a problem. So, just for the sake of attempting to try to be more efficient on stream, maybe I'll take these defense coins with me. So I got 2 coins. They greatly increases the defense when held. Carry 2 to increase the effect. Maybe I'll be able to survive like 1 bite if I'm holding both coins. Maybe. Let's see. I have the Magnum. I don't actually want to use the Magnum yet because the last 2 bosses are something else. So I'm holding off on that Magnum as long as possible, if you were wondering why I'm not using it. I have handgun. I have shotgun. Well, that's enough for the next few enemies anyway, so we'll make more decisions as we go. Oh, I'm on caution. I have 2 hand grenades. Do I have any flashbangs? No, I guess Jill doesn't really get many flashbangs. No, she is the one. She is the one. Just thinking about that one bit where there's the party in the room where the boys come out. The boys come out of the room, and maybe a flashbang would be good? Or do I want to try using grenades, but risk them not dying from grenades? Well, what I do know for right now is I'm going to take a first aid spray. Alright. I still don't know what's going on with Isabel here.
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
It's supposed to be her face. Not whatever this is.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done. Tyrell! Now! Keep going. We're almost there. No!
No! No!
Shit!
Alright, so we have this room here where we have a box, but the typewriter was removed. So no saving here. I'm gonna pick up some stuff. And I have 8 shells, which should be fine for going upstairs. Head came off. That's always good. Yeah, nothing there. All right, let's go in here, get some items, get the USB key.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
It's horrible.
Override key removed.
It's like, it's not even that the texture is corrupted or anything, it's just Jill's actual face texture just stretched across it. I was like, it's the worst outcome.
Override complete.
Alright, so now we got bunches of boys that would be coming in. So let's see. What is going to be a good thing for the boys? So I believe I have, let me just check that. I have flame rounds in that. Down here, I have explosive rounds, I have mine rounds. I could make more shotgun ammo. Let's take out some explosive rounds. And maybe let's take out our crafting companion. Maybe combine that to get some more shotgun ammo. I'll put these flame rounds away for right now. Okay, so some boys are coming. Now, let me take this as well. So, 14 shotgun shells. Got some explosive rounds if they get close to each other. And, of course, our normal handgun. Okay, that's one boy down. But there are more boys coming. There's more shells than I would have wanted to use, but I mean, I guess that's what we had to do. And let's see. I believe there is a boy behind here. Yeah, you can see that boy. What did that do to him? Now he's still getting up. The boy is still getting up. She will be grabby. Let's see if we can poke outside of grab. Alright, he's not getting up. I will say that of all the bonus weapons in this game, fire knife, very good idea for a bonus weapon.
Oh, an antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
And I don't think there's anything behind here on this difficulty. Yeah. Alright, so that's up here done. Alright, so now we have a harder place we have to go into. Let me pull out some of this explosive B. Can put away the explosive A. Let's see. I do have a second explosive B, so let me get that out. And let's see. So I think I only have the 2 explosive Bs. Like, that's maybe all you pick up in the whole game. Not much. Get out a crafting companion. And we can make some acid rounds for the hunter friends. Alright, so now that we're doing that, I will pick up more acid rounds on the way, but when I get to the room of friends, what do I want to do? Do I want to use these grenades, or do I want to try flashbanging? If they all come out the door and they're all together, that would give me the option to use one of these, so we'll see how this works. Yeah, that's right. He gets up there. Let's see, I have explosive rounds in this. Alright, the wiggly boy has stopped wiggling. Alright, more acid rounds. Another explosive B, but I only have one, so I couldn't actually make another bunch of acid rounds.
This must be what powers it.
Alright, so what do I have? Well, I only have one slot open for items, but I will be using items, so probably doesn't... Oh, I should have put that back in the box. Oh well. Maybe I'll have a reason to craft something before I get there. Alright, well I could use those to make flame rounds, but don't know if I really need flame rounds right now. I will later. Let me just free up a little bit of space. Go back to that box. Fortunately, even on Inferno, the tyrants don't bust out of their capsules. It would have been a problem if they did. All right. Okay, so that's the room with the boys in it. Can we see how many boys? Like, we can see someone moving around in there. The problem is they don't really come out all at once. If they did, it would be easier to use explosives and such. So let's see if we can pull them out. Come on, where are the boys? There's only 2 boys there. Let's try these grenades. Shortcut. He is still moving, and I do not appreciate that. That unfortunately is some wasted ammo and grenade. Well, I mean, I can plink at them from here. It's just the regenerator will be the problem. Palehead, I guess. They're not called regenerators. That's a completely different thing. I wonder if there was ever a technical reason given for why the enemies, like, go to half frame rate at this distance. Did that in RE2 as well. Alright, so there's this guy. He is still up. I cannot have that. I'm just using way too much ammo on him. Sir, please. Yeah, nothing worked. He probably almost died, but he didn't, which means that he's not dead at all. Alright, let's walk back in here. Which I think, yeah, makes him walk back over there. Alright. I think there's a second Palehead in there. If like everyone else would just come out, it would help me out if everyone else just came out that room. If they would just do that. Nope. Tried to walk by. Did not work out too well. Alright, so maybe something we could try. Oh, there was another bee in here.
So it's called the Nemesis. An adjuvant sample. These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Now the door closed, so... Okay. Well, I'm not happy with how much ammo was used there. Alright. Let's see. Well, I know what I'm going to be using this for. Let's switch to the acid rounds. And let's equip the Magnum and hope I don't miss with it if I have to shoot it. All right. We got past that. Let's see. So we can combine these. So, I don't think there are any more enemies in the way. Just should be careful just in case. But... I think we're gonna get there. Unfortunately, I used more ammo than I really wanted to.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Here you go. Oh, right. The puzzle. Is it this? Yeah, it's that.
Synthesizing vaccine.
Yes.
Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
I love the animation here of her stabbing the tentacle. Alright, I don't think there's anything up here. So, let's head on in here. Now, there are so few QTE prompts in these cutscenes, it actually is a little surprising when one shows up. All right. So we made it to a typewriter. And let's just do a save. All right. We've locked in that progress. So no matter what happens during the rest of this stream, that progress has been locked in. The reason I say that is because it's now time for the 2 final forms of Nemesis. And during these fights, on normal difficulty, it really wasn't a big deal. Like, it was pretty easy. It was almost anticlimactic in that way. Not so on Inferno. On this difficulty, the difficulty kind of skyrockets at this point. Let me just put something away so I can pick that up. And, just to give it a genuine attempt, we're going to put the coins away. See if we can do this. Let's see. What do I want going into this? Well, first, on the very last form of Nemesis, there's no need for grenades. So we're going to take out all of the explosives that we can and see what we're left with. So let's put some stuff away to make room for this. Let me take out... Well, before I do that, I want to take out the crafting companion. Just put some stuff away so I can take out all of the explosives at once. Got a lot of these A's, a lot of the explosive A's. How many more do I have? I have one more. And yeah, just the one more. All right, let's put this away. All right. So, we saved beforehand, so if, this doesn't work out so well, we could always load that save and, mix this together into different ammo if we so need. So I could make acid rounds, but I don't think acid really is effective here. Acid is good against hunters. I don't... Like, the tooltip in the game says that Nemesis is weak to fire. So it would make sense that we should make flame. I do have flame rounds. So why don't we do that? So we have that, and then we can make explosive rounds with the rest of these. It turns out I have one left over. I wonder if I missed an explosive somewhere around, so I have this one lonely one left. I don't know. So many flame rounds. So many. Let me check the box one more time. I think I took everything. Yeah. So, let's store that. All right. Let me... Can I come... No, can't save one there. Yeah. Oh, but I can reload this thing. So let me... load something in there. Okay. So, I'm thinking about the fight and what I'll want to do during this fight. What weapons will I want specifically? Grenade launcher will be important. I might want to take out... Well, I want the knife for the first form. I might want to take out the handgun just because there are points where you might need to shoot Nemesis off of the walls. Like there are buttons on the walls you can shoot. So I might want to carry that with me. Let's see. Do I want... So now here is the biggest choice. These high-grade gunpowders. Do I use them for shotgun ammo or magnum ammo? It's a choice that I've kind of been putting off throughout the game. But now would be time for that choice. Let's see. I think we'll go with magnum, and since we saved, we always can go back on that choice if we so choose. Okay, I guess I have an odd amount of large gunpowders, high-grade gunpowders, I mean. So let's combine that into that, and combine that into that. And I guess I need to put that away and take out the magnum. And I can put that away. And probably take out a first aid spray. Whether or not I'll actually have a need for healing items, hard to say. It's very easy to just die from one hit, but it could be possible that I take a hit and I'm able to survive, so might as well take a couple of those. Let me go to the mag. Alright, I'll leave one space free, and we'll do a separate save. Alright. And now we're going to see how this goes. The first form... Oh, can't forget a note. The first form is not that hard.
What in God's name is this place?
It's a boss arena. It's not that hard comparatively, so I'll use the knife to save ammo. It's when we get to the second form that could be problems. Not so much because of Nemesis, but it's like other zombies come into the arena as you're fighting him, which is the main problem.
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do.
Oh, his mod is not enabled.
I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life.
He's supposed to be topless.
But I'm in this business to get paid. So,
It's supposed to be sexy Nikolai.
you go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat data. Put on a good show.
Seem to be having problems with mods tonight. I don't know why.
Agreed? Good.
All right. Let's see how this goes. All right, I did survive a hit. And a second hit. But there go. Oh no, I'm still on fine. Okay. Nope, he's down.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
All right, his mod is working.
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Watch it, you've got company. Here comes some more.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know. The one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let the sparks of this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you.
All right. In the break, I tried reloading the game, and, well, tried combining the Isabel mask with the bigger mod. Didn't really turn out the way I thought, as just Jill has shaved her head now. Just got it. Get it real close. Real close. I don't know why this was the result, but it was. And I guess it's what we're going with for right now. So what did I want to do? Well, what I wanted to do was get out these coins and give the boy another go. Oh, and I was told that I never actually read this one in the first playthrough, so let's look at the note about the disposal center. Disposal center protocols. This facility is to be used for the dissolution and disposal of test subjects used in Nest 2 experiments. The potent solvents used that will ensure that any biological matter within the vat, living or dead, is completely dissolved and ready for disposal. Please follow all safety protocols when using the disposal center. Always confirm that no employees are in the chamber before beginning the dissolution process. Always use the regulated amount of solvent, regardless of the volume or mass being disposed of. If a test subject reacts violently, do not halt the disposal process. Leave the chamber filled for at least 12 hours, then check for a complete dissolution before draining.
Track through the dimensions, spellcasting connections, and secret conventions. And when you are near, there's no need to fear. But call me a cynic, approaching the limit. My heart and my lyrics, but will they break through? And will they reach you? While the old lose their way and forget about faith, while the rain turns to ice, their hearts lock like a vice. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, the fires of love can warm any heart. Resist, your dreams are worth defending. Fight on, your will is unbending. See through the void in your eye, unblinking. The pyramid of your mind unending. Revolt even with death impending. Live on, dream through space, rending. Walking with the spirit of hope beside you, and our hope shall never die. The fires of love will never die. Iris on a mission, the sacred herald. Let me be your guide, the rainbow seraph. Let's fly together, shovel forge our world. The arrow of time, through music and rhyme. While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles.
That was significant.
Watch it, you've got company. On your right.
Oh, he was jumping. Wow, that was much more powerful.
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, get back! Now get on! I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush.
More importantly,
Vaccine back.
is Nikolai wearing a shirt? Alright, final save point of the game. Yeah, that double assault coin really did a lot. Like, I knew that, of course, attack power was raised a lot. I didn't realize it was raised that much. I have done it without the assault coins. It's just that it demands perfect play, and I have not been doing that tonight. Alright. Final battle. We're going to get rid of the grenade launcher for that. And, just to see, we're going to get rid of our coins as well. Maybe. We might end up taking them back out. Maybe. I have 20 Magnum rounds. What I will want to do now... Get out the crafting companion. 20 might not be in... I forget how many nodules Nemesis has over the course of his 3 rounds. So we're going to take out a crafting companion and all of our small gunpowders to make just a whole lot of handgun bullets in case I run out of mag rounds. Alright, that should be enough. Put this away. And I'm not going to take out the Samurai Edge. Rather, what would be better is this. The gun that we find in the hospital that shoots the 3-round burst. Haven't been using it, but this would be the time to use it. And I will take out some healing. It may be pointless to take out the healing. The reason it might be pointless is because 1 hit from Nemesis will kill me if I don't have defense coins. So this final boss actually does require 100% perfect play if you're not using the coins. Because 1 hit will kill you. So, you know, better be good at the perfect dodges. Alright, I guess we're going. There we go.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You bring money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun! Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions.
Oh, gotta love that data.
You know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
Alright, you remember how this goes. We get out the railgun, but it's not going to do the job. So we have to push in 3 power things to recharge it. And in order to recharge it, we have to shoot Nemesis's thingies to make him fall down so we can get to the power thingies.
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs power. Did you? How about some
Almost got that last thingy, but it was blocked.
Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbow, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. The invincible rainbow arrow.
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking. Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Oh, he stunned me. That might be it. Nope, dodged it. Good. Sometimes his next attack comes fast enough that you can't dodge it after being stunned.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass. You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
Oh, that's 3.
All power sources activated.
I am
Powering
sick
up.
of your shit! Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit! Good riddance.
Well, we did it, but we haven't quite did it quite yet. Why is that? Well, we do have the cutscene with Nikolai coming up, in which we do have to shoot him. If we don't shoot him, or if we miss, we get a cutscene, a special cutscene, where he kills Jill and Carlos. I would like to show you that, but I would just remind you again, on Inferno, there are no checkpoints, and hey, no typewriters either, so It's an easy shot to make. But if I missed it, just, I don't know, a shaky hand or something, we're doing that fight over again, is the problem. Is kind of the problem.
Get away with that vaccine.
So we still do have to
Managed to stop him.
shoot one more shot. We have to get Nikolai in the chest.
I can still catch him.
It's an easy shot. I should be able to do it. It's just, you know, you never know.
Oh no.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubber.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Okay, I'm genuinely relieved that I didn't mess that up.
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Jill, you alright?
Well, no, she's not alright, because this remake does not have an ending where Barry comes to save the day. Yeah, I couldn't leave you behind. It's just not an ending without Barry.
It's finally over.
So long, RC.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed.
That was caused by a virus.
The ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too,
We have to uncover
once and for all.
this virus that creates human greed. and also monsters. It creates both. Then we have a little stinger, which I don't really know why this is here. I'm just going to pick that up. Jill has lost all that muscle mass. Well, I mean, I guess she was training for her last escape. Now that it's over, she can go back to normal. You don't want to remain that buff for a lengthy period of time. You know, it's not the healthiest thing. 32 deaths. The first time I made it through Inferno, my deaths were 90 something, and I'm gonna say that over at least 80 of those were the last two boss fights. But that's it for Resident Evil 3. I mean, sure, there are like little records you can go for, like in RE2. They have things that you can. They have little challenges that you can try to do, like this. What's this one? Defeat 80 enemies with a mag, which really isn't a problem if you just keep playing over and over. I got this one during this run. Defeat 400 enemies with an assault rifle. Kill 2,000 enemies. Gather all the fuses in the warehouse within 5 minutes. Are you good enough to get all the fuses in the time limit? Read all story file. Oh, I missed one. There's a rogue story file that I didn't get. Destroy all Charlie dolls. I never really looked for the Charlie dolls. I never really looked for the dolls in an RE7 or 2 remake either. Let's see. Complete the game with S rank on standard or higher. S rank on hardcore or higher. I mean, I assume that this one would be S rank on nightmare or higher. Complete the game with A rank. Complete with S rank. Complete the game without opening the item box. No thank you, Resident Evil 3. You know, I'm not the sort of person who feels the need to do all the achievements. No thank you, you can have that one. I might need these later. Complete the game using one or fewer recovery items. Again, no thank you. I mean, wouldn't you have to use one green herb when you get parasited? Like, you'd have to use it then. So it's not actually use one recovery item, it's use the one mandatory item and at that one part of the game, and then don't use any items at any other part of the game. So you already know what the one item is. You already know where you're using it. Complete the game in under 2 hours. I mean, the speed run, of course, is a Resident Evil tradition. And then, of course, there's complete all challenges. If you want all of the rewards. I got almost all of the things you can buy from the shop. You get points every time you beat the game. The only thing I didn't get is Infinite Rocket Launcher, which, you know, just keep beating the game. Eventually you get enough points for that. Concept art. Didn't unlock everything, but, you know, we got artwork going on. Nemesis in his trash bags. I'm sure we've seen some of these already. It looks like in like the upper right hand, there's like a tyrant that is all blurry. Then in the lower left, looks like that they're turning that tyrant into Nemesis. And then in the lower right, we see Nemesis wearing his trash bags, meeting Jill. Storyboards. And of course, Mega Man, the most important of all. We could view models if we so chose. But I think that's probably enough for Resident Evil 3. So I just wanted to try to get through the Inferno run as a challenge. Did end up having to use some of those coins. But I don't feel too bad about that. But I guess this is probably our end of our time with Resident Evil 3 Remake, and I enjoyed it. I know that some people were not thrilled about it because of how short it is and how there are some areas from the original game that didn't make it here, like the clock tower and the park. But I liked what was here, and I guess the way I look at these things is I kind of judge the game based on what's in it as opposed to what's not in it. And as far as what was in it, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I would say that maybe the Raccoon City streets could have been larger, have more, maybe be a more elaborate a more elaborate area to go back and forth. They could have done that, but overall, I did enjoy it. The dodging was a good addition to the gameplay from RE2. It adds a dimension that was not in RE2, and allowed for much more difficult combat, which, of course, in RE2 Remake, the hardest difficulty on that really doesn't come anywhere close to the hardest difficulty on this. So this game does give you a lot more in terms of being able to handle yourself in terms of your movement and dodging and such. So that allows them to make a much harder mode. The only thing I was disappointed in with this game is that it doesn't seem like it's getting any support, any DLC. I mean, it's only been like a couple months since the game came out, so there could always be something, but there hasn't been any word from Capcom about that. You think about Resident Evil 2 Remake, they did have built in the game, they did have Fourth Survivor, and they did have Tofu. And then for DLC, they had Ghost Survivors. And I enjoyed all that. I enjoyed those challenges. And you think about Resident Evil 7, and they had a tremendous amount of DLC and bonus modes in RE7, which was really nice. But a little disappointing that it does not seem that RE3 is getting that kind of thing, because I would like to see bonus modes. Why can't we have a bonus mode where we play blackjack with Nemesis? Why can't we have that? But yeah, that's the only thing I would say is a shame, that you get the base game, and it's good. I enjoyed it quite a bit, but it seems like that's all it is. Not really getting any more additional material. I mean, I guess there is the multiplayer game. I forgot what its name is already. Project Resistance, I think it was called, but that's just not something I'm interested in. I don't really have any desire to play that. So I guess the game does have a multiplayer mode, which RE2 Remake and 7 did not, but if you're not interested in the multiplayer mode, then not really anything there to attract you. But again, like I said, the only thing that's disappointing me about RE3 Remake is that it doesn't seem like it's getting that kind of support in DLC, but for what's there in the main game, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I liked it a lot, and liked it enough that I wanted to try to beat it on the hardest difficulty, which I did, but for the stream, I did have to use some coins just to speed things up a little bit. Didn't want to take all night with it, as it seemed like it was probably going to. But I hope you enjoyed watching the playthrough of Resident Evil 3 and on Inferno. I enjoyed playing it, and time to say goodbye. Say goodbye to Nemesis, who worked surprisingly well as Shrek. I'm still surprised at how well that model worked for Nemesis. It's almost better than the actual model, actual Nemesis model. But anyway, it's time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye to Resident Evil 3, say goodbye to Jill, say goodbye to Nemesis, and I can only hope there will be more support and DLC for this game, but if there's not, then this is goodbye. I hope you enjoyed watching Resident Evil 3.